Hello everyone, Pascal here. Welcome to Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. It's very late when I'm recording this video, like extremely late. You may be thinking, well, this came out on Saturday. Well, I'm making this at like 10:43 p.m. at night on Friday. So, yeah, I'm gonna talk about what happened on this Friday, but while we're fighting this boss, and we're gonna get into a little bit of the next world too. So, I watched the Mario movie. By God, it was an experience. This movie was an experience to watch. If you don't like Mario, you're gonna love the Mario movie. By God, we're gonna be using Boss Killer Sand, but like, you're gonna love this movie. It's like a top tier movie. I almost cried in some parts, and it's really good. Alright, here's the monkey. Now, I've gotten this guy down to a science due to the fact that my main account I've been doing a bunch of runs on the True Arena. And its EX form is a little bit tougher than the original. Not that far away. Again, about the Mario movie, I'm sorry I'm jumping around a lot on topics. The Mario movie was so good. Like, impossibly good. If you have the chance, watch it. It's worth the money that you pay to watch it. It's so worth it that it's, like, insane. Every second is worth your cash. Every single second of that film is worth everything in your wallet. Did I mention that I almost cried, by the way? You might be thinking, why did you almost cry? It's a movie about a plumber. It's not just a movie about a plumber. It's the movie about a plumber. See, that was easy. Only like a minute. It takes me only a minute to beat this boss. And this used to be like the hardest boss that I'd ever face. This used to be the really hard boss. Really hard one. But enough about the Mario movie. I'm just gonna talk about this boss a little bit more. This used to be the boss that would give me PTSD. Because when I was younger, and I used to play Kirby's Return to Dreamland a lot, this boss was the hardest. This is the reason why I cut off my Wii and never used it again. Because of this boss in particular, but now I can beat it within a matter of seconds. It's not even funny, but it kind of is. So now we got the front part of the ship back. So now there's only one world left to go. Man, I'm really frantic in my videos. I don't know what I'm supposed to be talking about sometimes. Forgive me if, like, what I talk about is just random and scattered everywhere. Kirby, you've done it! My Star Cutter finally has its emblem back. Oh, joyous, glorious day. There's only one missing part left to find. And remember, once the lore's up and running, I'll take you to the visit to my home. Crashing here on your planet, meeting you. Somehow, despite what an ordeal this has turned into, it's been worth it. Thank you yet again for all your help, and for being such a cool dude. Man, Magor was pretty funny. Well, we just beat the boss today. Let's actually go into the next world rather than doing more Magaland stuff. Which, let's start in this world, Nutty Noon. It's not by far the nuttiest world. So a little bit about Nutty Noon. It's your generic sky stage. You're in the sky the entire time, and it's home to my favorite boss of all time. And once we get to him, I'm going to start gushing about how amazing this guy is. There's Mary Magaland in the back, telling us, hey, we should go to Mary Magaland. But I'm like, no. I want to go to Nutty Noon and get far enough in Nutty Noon that next episode we can get closer to fighting my favorite boss in the Kirby franchise. Now, Nutty Noon is really annoying sometimes, because you have no idea where things can be. stage layout is so ridiculous, Nutty Noon, that I'm going to probably be backtracking a lot in these stages. Because I have no idea where things are. But I've literally gone through the same stages a few times. I completely missed that. Whatever. I've done this stage like 2-3 times already. So I think I know where everything should be. But let's get Wing just to be safe so we can fly a little farther and move a little faster. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Anyway, there's more Wing enemies. Just dilly-dallying at this point. Oh, you can just hold up. Okay, if you're a newcomer at this game, the stick should be good. You should be good using the stick if you're new at this game. But if you're experienced like me and are stupid, you should use the button controls. They work a little better than stick. Also, my controllers are a little old, so stick may be, button may be a better way to go. Ow. Button is more reliable, they don't drift, they don't stop working, and you should just and always rely on them a little bit more. Also, Wing can cut these things as well. I'm surprised more people don't play this game. It's really peaceful, the story's comprehensible, and it's a game that you can get relatively easily. And, know the controls. You may understand the story well too. And this game is really accessible as well. I'm not endorsing piracy, but you can really easily get a ROM of this game and play it on Dolphin. You can easily get a ROM of this and play it on Dolphin. You can probably get like a good price on the original Wii version. Get a good price on the original Wii version, or you could just buy this one. More people have a Switch than they have a Wii or a PC, so it's really accessible. But in Canada, it's apparently $70 US for a remake. Like $70 for them, which is a little stupid. I don't endorse buying a $70 remake. Sorry, Canadians, but you guys kind of get screwed over with prices sometimes. Told you I knew where everything is. Jeez. But yeah. If you're looking for an incredibly simple, just 2D platformer to play when you're bored or something, just pick up this game. Regardless of where you pick it up, pick it up. Highly endorse it. One of my favorite games of all time, and plus it's Kirby. Who doesn't like Kirby? If you don't like Kirby, there's something wrong with you. There was seriously something wrong in your head. If you don't see Kirby and you don't think, huh, I like this pink little guy, then you're probably like some avid Kirby hater. Or you just don't know who he is. That was pretty simple. There's tons of things I can say about you if you don't like Kirby. It's just automatic. That UFO guy. There better be more instances of the UFO ability in Kirby games. The most recent game has been in his Planet Robobot, and it was absolutely busted. But it was blocked behind an amiibo. Oh, nice. Okay, here's a funny story. You know, I never was able to use Amiibo until, like, I was barely able to use Amiibo. Let's put on the, let's do Flamberge. Sorry, Alice. But I was never able to use Amiibo outside of my Wii U until I got my Switch. Because I got a 3DS XL. Because 3DS XLs are, I think, cheaper. And they don't support Amiibo. But they're bigger, I think. I don't know the difference between every 3DS. But I got a 3DS XL. So every time there was a game that pushed Amiibo support, it said, hey, get the adapter thing. And I'm like, what? I was confused. And I didn't even know there was an adapter thingy that you needed. So I was like, what? So what am I supposed to do with... So what am I supposed to do? What if I wanted this, like, very important game mechanic? Like for Mario and Luigi, what was it called? Paper Jam. What if I wanted to, like, use an early mechanic in the game? Get a little boost on some of the bosses, maybe? But no, it's Amiibo. And my 3DS does not support Amiibo. And there's no way in God's green earth that I'm buying a stupid adapter for some Amiibo. So I've like lived most of my life Amiibo-less for some time. Until I got my Switch. And I use my Amiibo for almost everything. From saving characters to saving gear loadouts, whatever. Just an interesting story, interesting tidbit on my life, so. Don't even think you need to know that, but I told you anyway, so. Do what you will with that knowledge. Oh, shoot. I forgot that move does that. Okay. Okay, the TV I'm using to watch this is weird because it's saying there is no input device when it is clearly happily showing Kirby on the TV screen. But I'm watching it, but I'm like playing it by looking at it on OBS. Ooh, balloon bomb. You know, these enemies are really weird. The mumbies? They're called mumbies. Mummy zombies. These are really weird enemies. They originally looked like they were a member of the Dark Matter clan, but they're not. Their art made them look that way, but they were just completely normal enemies with no association. Look, you see, my recording cut out. Hold on. As you can see, my TV decided to cut out recording because it didn't detect anything. It did not detect that there was an input, which is stupid. I don't know why my TV did that. It's just weird. My bad, guys. TV's just acting a little funny today. Did you know, I think in this track earlier you heard a nice leitmotif of a song that is used in the future in Kirby Planet Robobot for the Haltman Works Company's main theme. What the? It's a very nice Easter egg if you like music. You can recognize things. They're called leitmotifs, if you didn't know. For all you non-music lovers out there. Oh, I can do that. For all you non-music knowers, it's called a leitmotif. Pretty cool. Or all you non-nerds, actually. Nerds are a better word for it. But yeah, it's just a nice tidbit here. Tidbit that you can know. I feel like I'm missing something, but I think there's a mini boss like right now. I thought the copy star would take priority. Also, fun fact, this puzzle right here has been in the Kirby series for eons. The hit a peg, hope. The hit a peg, don't be greedy. That's been in Kirby Superstar, Star Allies, every other game. Because if you hit this peg, you won't be able to grab the collectible. One of the most generic puzzles, but one of the most iconic. In the Kirby series, at least. But it looks like it's time for a flare beam section. I'm just trying to check today's date. Okay. Not bad. It was Friday. Just trying to remember. We have time to finish up this episode. See, now open doors with flare beam. That's pretty fun. Okay, here's one little fun thing about this game. This game is very generous with the lives that it gives you. Like, you will get plenty of lives in this game. Not even kidding. I have 41. We've been barely playing. Like, I average about, like, 60 or so lives per game. That may not be a lot, but I assure you, in Kirby, that's a lot of lives. You don't die as much in Kirby. The gameplay is peaceful, and you're just normally strong enough to one-tap every single living thing in the world. Nothing can touch you, literally, when you're playing with some abilities. Like losing lives isn't important either, because it's very generous with its progression. Like, you ain't gonna be sent back to the beginning of a stage just because you lost a life. No, you're gonna be sent back to the beginning of the puzzle. Sent right back outside the room. We ain't gonna lose nothing. You'll be fine. So don't whine. Alright, I like cheesing this stage a lot. I wouldn't really call this a cheese, but I mean... But it's just like playing the game differently. That's strange. Just a random bolt of color in this one area. Like the grayscale areas, the grayscale like other dimension sections are really cool. I really appreciate how beautiful they are, especially in HD. You can see all these like weird color patterns just spawning in, like you're in another dimension. Did I talk about these electric rumors? But like I don't remember. But it's very beautiful. And then everything becomes back to normal when you beat the Doomer. Like now, as you can see, the world becomes filled with color and light. Even if we go back, everything is the bright, beautiful, orange, brick red color that it is instead of a grayscale mess. in the area before, the like little splash of color that I mentioned earlier. It's a little out of place. Oh, it hurts my eyes a little bit now that I think about it. Well, that has been 20 minutes of gameplay. I've hit my quota for today. Alright, let's exit this stage and finish up. No, I really like making these videos. The fact that I'm making a consistent upload schedule nowadays really fills me with joy and happiness. The fact that I can make videos for you guys without it being just some random Splatoon upload that I felt like doing. Or just some random gameplay. Or a Nuzlocke that we never finished. Oh my god, I do not care about Bomb Rally. Well guys, that'll be the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode we'll be continuing Nutty Noon. And remember, there's 3 uploads this week, so make sure to watch them all. Well, see ya.